Junior Duncan is going through an emotional warfare right now. His real mama, Donna, did a great job last season turning him against his parents, the ones who actually raised him. But the news of Junior not actually being Chippy and Elsie's biological son together may have caused his family to permanently split for good. Welcome back to Ruthless TV, where I bring you compelling commentary on some of your favorite drama series. And in this video, we're going to be talking about Junior and where we left off with him last season. Now, we've already talked about and covered the fact that he is not Chippy's son, right? Not biological son. And in that final scene, there was something else that was a little bit disturbing to me. Oh, that was the way that he was talking to his wife, Sonia, right? Like, why was he so angry with her? Maybe he thought that she knew or had something to do with not telling him or something. I don't know. I didn't quite understand that part. And they also left off with Sonia trying to have a baby. But Junior kind of mad right now. So I don't think a baby is going to be the topic of conversation anytime soon. We also left off with Junior having lunch with the Italians. Antonio in particular. And I remember covering this on my finale episode recap for season 4, where this meeting of sorts, it was a bit disjointed, a sidebar scene, if you will, non sequitur for the film students out there. But I feel like although it did fit into the storyline and we kind of know why they met, but it was thrown into the episode. Let's be clear. I mean, again, this is only my opinion because we didn't see them any other time after this, right? But I feel that this had to be a part of season 4 to set up what's about to take place in season 5. Junior is so exposed, right? And he wants revenge. Do you think that this would make sense for him to join forces with the Dashes? Whereas, Harris is already there. And then slowly drip insider information about their family's business to the Dashes? I don't know. Has Donna pushed his anger to that level, though? Junior does yield a bit of loyalty to the Duncans, right? I mean, after all, Elsie is still his father and his brothers are still his brothers and yada yada. But because of the betrayal and because of the lies that they've been keeping up for the past 25, 30 years. Wait, how old is Junior? How old is he? I don't know, but that's a long time. Will he be able to push past this and just go on to be a part of the family as if the news ain't as big as we pretend it to be? Junior has already told Antonio that they have something in common. And that's pretty much where they left the conversation. And again, this is the one and only scene that they had with that gun that killed Sal Dash. And of course, Antonio is not yet privy to any of the information that Harris killed Sal. So how is this going to sit with him, knowing that he just crowned Harris into the family, like deep into the family? And another thought that crossed my mind is, what benefit does Junior have from revealing all of this to Antonio? Right? I mean, like right now, like what does he have to gain from that? He never even discussed this with LC, clearly, right? So what does he have to gain other than putting a mark on Harris's head for maybe putting his hands on London all of this time, right? So he has a lot of people to clear, right? He's got a lot of people to retaliate against and he's got a lot of anger right now. So tell him what he's going to do. Now, Junior could sue the Duncans for emotional distress and deception, and this would bring a public scrutiny, some sort of scandal to the family, make them look bad. And Donna may just put him up to do it, just to get that bag. Now, she's feeling away still, right? Because Lou didn't leave her one red penny in his will. So she may be strapped for a little cash and just put Junior up to suing them. But Donna holds just as much responsibility and blame as everyone else who knew, right? Because she withheld the secrets too. I always have to look past the surface of Donna because she's a sneaky one. Why now, Donna? Why tell him now? What does Donna have to gain? Money, right? This is why she's always had a special place in her heart for Junior and none of the other children. This explains their bond and their connection. But why now, Donna? And I really don't think that this is too far fetched because back a couple of seasons ago, I can't remember which season it was, but do y'all remember when Junior and Sonia ran away and they didn't want to come back until Chippy, she went to wherever they were and she made him come back to work in the family business. Do y'all remember that? So if he still plans on removing himself permanently from the family, that would be a good way to set them up financially, right? Or he could threaten to sell the family information to someone to get LC to toss him a bag or two until they're on their feet. I don't know. He may even threaten to let the public know that Vegas served time in jail for LC. Who knows? But Junior is going to play hardball with his own family, I feel. And I don't know, they need to just let it ride and let him deal with his emotions the way that he deals with his emotions, right? So that he can get them all out. And one last thing that really struck me as a little bit shocking, I don't know, just looking at the brothers, looking at them, because I think one of them even said, hey, don't say something you don't mean, or, they weren't as bothered as he was, of course, but maybe Vegas knew. I don't know. Did Orlando know? Somebody knew. Someone else knows. Someone else had to know besides Nene, right? Someone else in the family had to know what the heck was going on because people talk. You know how families are, the family reunions, holidays, someone had a little bit too much to drink and then, the beans are spilled all over the place. So somebody's got to know something. And, I don't know, how are they going to feel towards him now? I don't think it's going to change too much because they all grew up together. So I don't know if he's going to have any ill will towards his brothers, but it sure did seem that way. It seemed like he was just mad at everybody. He was mad at the world because maybe he thinks that they knew, right? Like he was the last to find out. And yeah, I just really felt sorry for him in that moment because can you imagine, finding out that you're not really who you think you are, and sometimes things like this will bring about hindsight. He's going to start looking back saying, oh my gosh, this is why they treated me this way, or this is why they treated me that way. This is why Orlando gets all the good jobs and I get the crappy ones. He'll start, justifying things in his head like that. But this is where Junior left off with it, right? And we'll pick up a bit later with storylines of the rest of the characters a little bit later. And in the meantime, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And drop me a comment down below and let me know if you think that Junior is going to retaliate in such a way by joining forces with the Italians just to get back at his family. Thank you so much for tuning in today, you guys. And I'm going to see you on the next one.